are doing a lot of sitting nowadays. And I wanted to discuss a little bit about how you know if you're sitting well and if you're helping your body out or if you're not. So I'm going to show you a couple of different angles of sitting well and sitting maybe not so well. By well and not so well, what I mean is what's going to cause you pain and hopefully what will not cause you pain. In general, you want to be in little teeny tiny movements as you sit. So it doesn't have to be huge swaying or moving around. It can be just teeny tiny little movements. You can be readjusting your feet underneath you throughout the day as you sit. And most importantly, you want to be sitting on your sit bones. So you have two bones that are underneath you, and you can feel them right now. If you put your hand underneath your booty, you'll feel two hard bones, and you can kind of rock on them, and then you'll know you've got them, and that'll probably hurt, so take your hands out. So while you're sitting here in your chair, you want to sit a little bit forward in your chair. Ignore the back of your chair. It's not serving you. It's not really designed to help you while you're sitting and trying to be active at the same time, meaning at work, or if you're talking to somebody on a Zoom call. You want to be able to sit forward on the highest point of your seat so that your feet can be flat on the ground, and you're going to sit forward so that you're giving weight to your sit bones. These two bones are shaped like the bottom of rocking chairs so that you can rock on them. And you'll notice that this will create kind of a gentle little movement for you, and you don't need much more than that. The other thing that really helps you while you're seated is for your body to be aligned. And I see a lot of people thinking that their body is aligned when they're pulling their head back or putting their chin up. And the reason they feel like they're taller is because you can see my eyes move up higher. So I give myself the sensation that I am taller, which is actually incorrect. I want my head to be neutral and balanced on my spine. And for many of you, this will seem like you're looking down. So try this with me. You're gonna sit on those sit bones that you've already found and look with your eyes first. And if you can't see your computer in front of you and you need to lift your head, then look with your eyes first and then let your head follow. And the most important part of this is that head neck joint, your atlanto-occipital joint, stays loose and not held or tight. You want this to be what I call loosey-goosey. You want that head neck to be loosey-goosey. It will really help in alleviating neck, back, and lower back tension. So loosey-goosey here while you're seated. Also, we're gonna look at this from some different angles. Many people think that they are sitting on their sit bones up straight, but what they're actually doing is sitting slightly behind them. And you see, I don't have to move back very much, but what starts to happen is my chest will start to collapse, and eventually it will start to do this. And all of a sudden that my breathing will not get very good, and I will start to feel tired, and my head will start to fall backwards, and then I'll start to feel really tired, and then my throat and my voice starts to get kind of gravelly and messy. So we want this head to lead us forward into the balls of our feet and be loosey-goosey. Take a look from the side, what that looks like. Look what happens if I just lean just a little bit back off of my sit bones, and I'll eventually start to collapse here because my sit bones aren't there to hold me up. So I need to come more forward than what feels right. So I'm going to allow myself to come more forward. And I'm not ski jumping, so I'm not so forward that I have to tighten my back or my abdominals. It's just a little bit. So see where you can be loose, where you can breathe easily. Thanks for watching.